Everybody settle down, settle down. It's your Uncle Rodney. Alright, got a new comic for you. Adriano. Alright? All the other comics, forget about it. This guy's so funny, he depresses me. Hey, look in the front row. It's Dr. Vidigumbar. Hey, Doc, how am I? Don't answer that. I don't get no respect anyway. My wife just left me for nobody. Alright, this guy's a lot of laughs. I want you to join in where applicable. Okay? Unless you're a Dave Letterman fan. Any Dave Letterman fans here? You? Hey, let me ask you something, huh? What's so funny? What's so funny? Alright, give it up for Adriano. Well, thank you, Rodney. Rodney Dangerfield, everyone. Yep. That's nice. Well, there you go, Rodney. There's some respect for you. How's that feel? Huh? Careful what you wish for, Rodney. I'm sorry I depress you, man. Hey, you know what's good for depression? Bad luck. Yeah. No, but seriously, I had depression, and my physical trainer fixed it. You know what you do? Chin-ups. My 10-year-old nephew's staying over, and he's got the attitude, and I can't get him to do anything. So, especially brush his teeth. And I said, listen, if you don't brush your teeth and you don't go to the dentist, you won't have any dental records. That way, when you fall victim of foul play and the police find you a rotting corpse, they won't know it's you because there'll be no dental records, so they can't tell your parents, and you don't get a proper burial, right? And then they don't get no closure. I thought that was scary. No, that didn't work. So then I thought, all right, just go practical. I said, what about you just brush the ones you want to keep? Now he brushes 4 times a day. Okay, last night I was watching cable, commercial-free TV, and the commercial comes on, so I figured I got 10 minutes to kill, so I thought I'd make a snack. So I go into the pantry, and there's a brand new packet of Fantail. Remember when you were a kid and your grandmother gave you one Fantail? That chocolate, that toffee, unbelievable, huh? And then the wrapper had writing on it about a movie star. So you flattened out the wrapper, and the rest of the day, you're telling your friends, what you knew about this movie star, and everyone's like, wow, man, you know stuff. So simple, so innocent, huh? Last night, I had that whole packet of Fantails without reading one wrapper. I was at a dinner party, and this lady starts off with that bullshit philosophy crap. If a tree falls in a forest and there's nobody there, does it make a sound? And I thought, let me ask you something. I said, if you fight in a forest and there's nobody there to laugh, does it still stink? Let's shut her up. I've got a flyer for a new restaurant up the street, and it's called the Jasmine Restaurant, Chinese restaurant. I thought, wow, that sounds delicious. So we booked, and off we went. And we're sitting there, and eventually got through a bottle of wine, waiting, unbelievable. Another bottle of wine. I tell you, man, it was unbelievable. 3 bottles of wine, and just waiting. So, Jasmine Restaurant. The Jasmine's nothing to do with the cuisine. It's about the service, man, because we just kept saying, we're ready, and they kept saying, yeah, Jasmine. I went to the grand final last month here in Melbourne, and I hadn't been there for ages, so walking down Bridge Road, I was amazed to see how many, well, it's all of the shops in Bridge Road. It's just like a little Chinatown. Everything is Asian, and everyone is Asian. And I had no idea because I hadn't been to the MCG for about 10 years. It is the MCG, isn't it? Not the MSG, Sherman. So I had to go see my doctor, and I'm waiting in the room, and I browsed through all the magazines 4 years ago, so I looked at the telly, and there's this guy, a scientist, who's invented something that you put in the stomach of fat people so they don't get hunger pains. I said, what, are you kidding me? That's the problem with fat people. They never get hunger pains because they're a slave to their taste buds. Fat people dream about having hunger pains. You got a fat guy gets a hunger pain, he's going to brag about it. He says, hey, listen up. They go, what? I had a hunger pain yesterday. I say, dream on, you fat fuck. It's probably something you ate. Anyway, so I go into the room, the doctor checks my prostate, and he gives me the thumbs up. What are you clapping for? I get the results on Friday. Lots full of surprises, eh? I won the lottery, and the guy who I went to school with, who's the best man at my wedding, I work with him, play golf with him every Saturday. he asked me for a $5,000 loan. And I said, no. You think you know who your friends are? I think I'll invest most of my lottery winnings with my little brother. He's a financial advisor. He's real good. He showed signs of it at a very young age. I remember on his first birthday he got a $1 coin, and he loved that thing. And unfortunately he swallowed it, and we had to take note of all his emotions for some time. It wasn't until his second birthday that Mum said, we'll go in and check. He's just had a little motion. So I went in there, and sure enough, there's a little gold shiny thing poking out there. But it was actually a $2 coin. And, my mum said, well, he's obviously some more money. But, I don't know. I think he's got the magic touch. Double your money in 12 months. I'm going with him. That is the magic touch. For touche. Magic touche. Love is all you need. Love makes the world go round in the name of love. That makes such a big deal of love. I don't know. Love can cause a lot of problems. People hurt each other over love. You got the guy who belts the shit out of his wife, tries to get her back saying, honey, I love you. And then she takes him back. That's ridiculous. Love. That's love? Well, liking's what you want. People don't hurt anyone they like. This doesn't happen. You got the guy who belts the shit out of his wife and says, honey, you gotta understand, I like you. That's why I do it. She said, if you like me, man, you wouldn't hit me. Yeah. So this morning my wife says to me, Eddie, I love you. And I'm like, oh yeah? I said, but do you like me? And she says, well, let's just take it slow and see what develops. See, life's competitive now, isn't it? It's just quick. Think on your feet. Those tow truck drivers, they're quick, aren't they? They got to get to that smash thing, get that car to the wreckers, get their money, and on to the next one. Unreal. I recently had my door mirror stolen, and a new one cost a fortune, so I went to a wreckers. And the guy said, yeah, go out there, find the same model, and take the door mirror off the shelf. So I went out there with my trusty little Swiss Army hammer, and I got the door mirror off. And then I hear this moaning in the car, and I look and I say, dude, what's going on? And he goes, I don't know. All I remember is I was sitting at the lights. I heard this terrible screech. I look in my door mirror and I see this car coming at me. Now I'm here. And I said, what door mirror? My wife's never encouraged me in my career, but I must say recently I changed religion, and part of that was that I had to become celibate. And she's been very supportive of that. Yeah, well, me and my wife, sex life, wow. We used to sleep in the nude. That was before we met. Now being good in bed means I don't fart. I was watching a rock documentary, and I reckon that the first real rock star was Elvis Presley, and I don't know about that. I reckon it was Fred Flintstone. I mean, that guy had rock everywhere. He even had a hit. Remember? Bedrock, twitch. And it went something like this. There's a place I know where the hipsters go called Bedrock. Twitch. I mean, how can you argue with that? First rock star, Fred Flintstone. My father's getting on now, and poor old guy, he's got Alzheimer's disease. Well, it's a rare type of Alzheimer's disease. With that disease, people, forget everything that ever happened. With my dad, he actually remembers stuff that never happened. So it can be tiring, but not all the time. I mean, he tells people that I graduated top of the class, so I let that slide. He was a gynecologist. He's retired now, but he likes to keep his hand in. Okay, guys, let me run something by you. Applaud if you agree. If the orgasm felt like childbirth, we wouldn't need traffic lights. Yeah? Oh, standing ovation. Wow. Ladies, too. All right, looks like I'm onto something, huh? Okay, where's the Dave Letterman fan? Am I still here? All right, buddy, I got one joke for you. I'd hate you to go home confused. The tennis ball bounces into a milk bar, comes to rest on the counter. The shopkeeper says, can I help you? And the tennis ball says, anybody? Okay, I'll do it. The tennis ball says, I've just been served, thanks. Okay, like the guillotine guy says, I must head off now. So thank you very much, everybody.